Welcome to Bishop Legal News, where we review appellate and Supreme Court decisions that may affect the outcome of your own case. In the November 2012 case of Munich versus Skagit Emergency Communication Center, the Washington Supreme Court decided whether Skagit County could be held liable for a mistake made by a 911 operator that caused a deputy to respond too slowly. In this case, William R. Munich called Skagit 911 to report that he'd been shot at by his neighbor. The 911 operator assured him that they had a deputy on the way and told him to stay in his hiding place. But she mistakenly coded the call as a priority 2 weapons offense rather than a priority 1 emergency call, and therefore the dispatch deputy did not activate his emergency lights and traveled slower than he could have. About 7 minutes later, Mr. Munich made a second 911 call to report that he was being chased down Highway 20 as his neighbor shot at him. The second 911 operator upgraded the call and the deputy sped up with siren and lights, but he arrived 2 minutes too late. Mr. Munich was shot and killed. Mr. Munich's estate sued Skagit County 911 to recover damages for wrongful death. The county raised a legal defense called the public duty doctrine, which states that a public entity like a county is not liable for a breach of duty owed to everyone in general. But this defense does not apply when there is a special relationship between the county and a person. Such a special relationship can be created by an express promise given by a public official to the person who was harmed. Mr. Munich's estate pointed to the original 911 operator's promise to send a deputy as creating such a special relationship. But the county argued that the case should be dismissed because they did send a deputy, so there was nothing false about the 911 operator's promise. The trial court refused to dismiss the case, and the Washington Supreme Court affirmed. The court ruled that a public official's promise of action need not be false to satisfy the special relationship exception. Instead, it was enough that the government was negligent in fulfilling the promise that was made. This case is important because there are many situations in which government officials make promises that we rely on to protect our lives and safety. Here, the court held that even if the government statement is not false, a person harmed by it will have a remedy if the promise was negligently carried out. Legal news happens fast and can quickly affect the outcome of pending cases. Each case is unique, so this case does not necessarily indicate the outcome of your case. Feel free to check back here for future editions of Legal News. I'm Raymond Bishop for Bishop Legal.